Doing the Lambeth walk. Oi!
I can recall back into the early 50s when we started to get immigration into this country. And the Pearlies amongst themselves were saying, there is no way on God's earth you are going to have a black Pearly.
Do you know who the Pearlies are?
No, Clay. Sorry, I haven't heard of him.
My name's Jade, I'm 12 years old and I'm the Pearly Princess of Lambeth Walk.
My name's Charmaine Grant and I'm the Pearly Princess of Brixton. Hold it.
Can you just tell me what you know about the Pearlies?
I just know they dress up in very ornate garments and they're very traditionally sent.
The Pearly tradition is one of the oldest traditions, a Cockney tradition. To be a Pearly, right, you've got to be a Cockney, obviously. You can't have a Russian Pearly, can you? You can't say, well, Cockney for a start, they're all Russian, aren't they? You know. So, no, you've got to be a Cockney bred.
Have you heard of the Pearlies at all?
Pearlies? Pearly kings and queens? Yes.
What sort of things do you know about them?
They're old. They used to hang around here. They used to use a music hall that was up there. Brick Lane Music Hall, that's now, I think it's gone now. But they were ridiculous people that had big hats, black, with pearlies, and they used to talk Cockney accents like that.
My name's George Major, the Pearly King of Peckham. Grandfather of Charmaine and also the grandfather of Jade. Both good-looking birds. I could sit here all day and all night looking into your beautiful eyes and holding your hands and telling you about our history, right? So it's a very, very long history, but giving you the basis, and I'll still hold your hand if you like, because you're the best looking bird I've seen today. Anyway, to give you the basis of it, it was the poor helping the poor. You started with the costermonger. Now the costermonger is the barrow boy, what people know as the barrow boy. And they were trading on the streets of the square mile of London. Now every street in London had a market. That's where the poor used to go and get their grub. And that's why some of the old costers of today, if you look at their barrows, you might see an old apple box or a chair. That is for the old to sit down and have a break. That's how it was. They had the hearts of gold. But the costermonger, because he's a trude and got the patter and the charm and the looks, right? Because he's got all that, what does he do? He looks after the poor. So he organises events raising money for the poor, the sick and the needy. In them days, what it was like then, the more buttons the Pearly had on, the more he'd have raised for charity. Yeah, you are.
Do a lot for charity, don't you?
Oh, yeah, a lot.
That's what we're doing
In a lifetime, each Pearly had over £1 million for charity.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what you're charged to do? Is that what you normally do?
Yeah, oh yes, yeah.
So
but we have normal jobs as well.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
only part-time.
Really, is it?
Yeah.
It's quite wonderful, that. Any organisation makes money for charity, and it's
That's
so much flamboyancy and so much style, and making money for charity, it's wonderful, is that?
Oh,
Wonderful.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm really proud to be a Pearly. I mean, how many Pearlies do you know? Except for us. There's not many of them.
And we need our custom to be carried on because we are a shrinking thing.
Oh, Pearly Kings and Queens, yeah, gotcha. Just that they're traditional Cockney folk. Seen a few of them around about here in wonderful jackets and hats and so on. But not very many recently. Seem to be an endangered species.
We are looking for the first time ever, because we're all born into this tradition, but we are now looking for a new breed of people to take in, to start a tradition for them within our tradition.
I've got it, Wesley. Oh, yay! Oh, yay! And thrice, yay! May God save
David and Jill, the new Pearly King and Queen of Lancashire!
I think the Pearly tradition should be stopped immediately. I think it should be stopped right now. I think if there's any Pearly Kings or Queens around, someone should have a quiet word with them, because there's absolutely no way that anybody should be a Pearly King or Queen. And you know, I've got people, friends and relatives who would be horrified at me saying that, but it's embarrassing and it should be stopped immediately.
Well, I think it would have been great if they're still here, isn't it? Yes. But how can you have these kind of people when they're such a multi-ethnic, they have their own cultures and everything, so they clash, don't they?
Well, yeah, because I was the only person doing it that was mixed race.
But now there's 3 mixed race.
But now there's 3.
There's Jade, me, and my baby sister Chanel, who's 6 months now.
Nelly the elephant.
Back the jazz.
I can recall back into the early 50s when we started to get immigration into this country. And the Pearlies amongst themselves were saying, there is no way on God's earth you are going to have a black Pearly. The bulldog in the middle, that looks like Churchill, with the Pearly hat, that represents that we are a breed of people who are born into this tradition that give their lives to charity. No exceptions to any charity. The 2 Union Jacks above represent that is their symbol of pure English.
Well, I have had people like come up to me and like say, you don't deserve to be a Pearly because of my colour. But it hasn't bothered me, really, because I just look down on them myself. Because it's pathetic when people say, because of your colour, you're the same, exactly the same inside, so why should you be different on the outside?
No. Is there any opposition against them being mixed race Pearlies?
Not that I've heard, no. Everyone seems to take it well. I suppose you do get the odd snide comment, but we don't listen to that. But everyone treats her for who she is. Maybe from the association, maybe, but not within us. We tend to go with the changes. We're moving on. We're still keeping our traditions, but we're bringing them up to date.
But as the years have gone on, they're born here, they belong here to Cockney London, right? And my daughters, 2 of them, have married 2 black guys. And I'll tell you what, they are diamonds. And of course I've got grandchildren from that. And they are the finest Pearlies on 2 feet. They've got the gib, they've got the gab. But, you know, they're better than some of our blinking white Pearlies, I tell you.
Racism is wrong, basically. And people picked on me because of my colour, and I used to hate being my colour I was.
Yeah, we used to come home and we used to try and scratch it off us. But now, we've realised,
if no one don't like it, we'll sod them then.
We've realised that people like that...
We're better than them.
Yeah, we're better than them. We look down on them. We don't take the mick out of them because I don't have a problem with white people. Most of my friends are white.
All my family's white.
Do you know what I mean?
Apart from my sister, all my family's white.
But I look down on the people that are thick, and I'm staying strong.
All my family.
Because if I didn't stay strong and I didn't have my cousin with me, God knows what I'd be like now. No one's ever been racist towards us like while we've been out in our pearls, because they do respect us.
We're twins.
They do respect us when they're when we're in our pearls. When you're in our pearls, everyone's like kissing your feet and everything. It's like bowing down to you and everything. But when I'm in my pearls, I change a lot. But I'm still. They're my 2 people. That's who I am. I'm them 2 people.
But if you're Pearly,
I don't change.
I think it's when you're Pearly, it's better not to be a shy person. Because if you're shy, you're going to be too scared to go up to people and ask them to give change, or if they want to buy one of our books or something.
Or just start and talk to them. It's just you're going to be too embarrassed, so you have to be really loud.
Lively and loud. That's what most of Pearlies are.
our friends think it's great.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's different.
Vicky
Well,
and Danielle were going to be a Pearly Pride, but they're too shy. They won't go up to people and ask for money. They think it's rude, but the thing is, it's for charity. And you're not asking them for money to go in your own pocket. You're asking them for money, which will go.
It's a good deed.
Yeah, which will go towards helping people that really need money.
And I'm an East Ender, true at heart, all my life, and they're just an embarrassment. I'm sorry.
Why were they embarrassing?
Because they were Cockneys and they just wore it on their sleeve. They wore ridiculous black suits with pearls on them, and I don't know why they did that. And it was like, no, embarrassing.
I'm doing a research in Brick Lane, and I think I'm really finding it diabolical because I can't see any of the East End, you know, which I used to see before. All I can see are Bangladeshis who can't speak a word of English.
Out of all the Pearly breeds we've got at the moment, there is other people who feel just as strong and dedicated as myself, and they will implant it onto their children, and I believe my grandchildren will. They let it live on.
If I had to choose whether to be popular in school and no one would pick on me, or to be a Pearly, I'd pick to be a Pearly because being popular in school ain't as important as being a Pearly.
I think it's amazing that from like Victorian times it's been carried on, and I think if anyone else has like a tradition like that, I think they should carry it on.
Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London town. Get off me barrack.
We're really proud of what we do, and especially because it's been carried on from generation to generation, and hopefully we're going to carry on, aren't we? How do I feel about it?
Yeah, how do you feel about it? Do you agree that we should be the patron?
Yeah.
Any evening, any day, and she get down Lambeth Way, you'll find them all doing the Lambeth Walk. Oi!
The end of the story about the Pearlies is we're the new Pearlies, and if you don't like it,
Up yours.
up yours. Okay?